Hello everyone, I am back once again with another session for Legends Arceus. So obviously in the last session I kinda, like I mentioned in the description of the video, I actually kinda derped really hard and couldn't solve the puzzles that were in the Snow Point Temple because I actually didn't know, like I actually didn't read the descriptions of each of the figures, and I thought that the what's it called, the pattern for the steel type was actually the rock one and vice versa. So yeah, because of that, I actually ended up freaking just messing up completely. The patterns were actually simple, but I just didn't, like, I kept asserting that the rock one was actually steel and the other way around. So because of that, I just freaking was not able to get it together. But to be fair, it was also recorded in the middle of the night too, so I guess it makes sense that I was just not feeling it as much as I probably should have. But yeah. So because of that, I took like a long time to freaking, can I the Sensi will play? I took a long time to freaking, figure that pattern out. All three of the freaking puzzles and all that stuff. Which is just silly, but I mean, that is how it is. When I play games in the middle of the night, sometimes I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. It just is what it is. But yeah. So, anyways, now that we did everything and we finally were able to fly with Braviary, we can actually now go over there to the that one area, the one where we're supposed to get like the eternal ice. That's what we're basically gonna do in this session, and after that we're gonna try to see if we can quell Avolug, see how he functions compared to you know other noble Pokemon that are under frenzies. Okay. Yeah, I'm just making my way over here. We've already been through here before. What I want to know is if we can actually fly. Oh, we could fly. Okay. But can we, like... Can we go upwards is the real question. From the looks of it... we cannot, it seems. I really wish there was a way we could just go up. But apparently we cannot. Which is annoying. Okay, apparently to dive... Okay, there we go. Yeah, in the last session I didn't know how to go down, so because of that I actually ended up freaking falling from heights, annoyingly enough. But thankfully it wasn't too bad. I didn't die instantaneously. Do gotta try to avoid that as much as possible though. Not to mention with the screw-ups in the freaking mountain areas, because you saw what happened in the last session where I freaking misclicked and freaking just jumped off the freaking mountain. Thankfully it was a slidey mountain as opposed to a full-on vertical mountain, because otherwise I would have probably just died right there. I haven't actually seen what happens when your character falls from heights and like from the top to bottom, so... But I don't want to find out either, honestly. I'd rather just look it up to see how it looks, honestly. Okay, because we're going all the way up here, I want to believe that from here we should be able to dive down there. Okay, so here we go, and of course. Okay, now we're gonna just dive down there, because reasons. So we're just gonna go down there. Okay, yeah, I just gotta keep in mind. Apparently this is to dive down. Careful, I don't want to go too down. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, there we go. But I'm like at the very, very top here. I'm surprised I'm not slipping here. Oh, there we go. So somewhere around here. More of that shitty salt that I don't need. But this is the eternal ice from what I understand. Which, again, I don't understand how I wasn't slipping. But Arc phone is beeping, so we got some news from Arceus, it seems. What is it trying to tell me? A piece of eternal ice, yeah. a type of ice beloved by the Lord of the Tundra, Avolug. This ice is said to be fragments of ancient Avolug that lived long ago. Really? That's actually insane. Wahaha. You actually got up here? At last, the summit is conquered. Nah, I don't believe that one bit. I don't believe that one bit. You clearly were using like magnet hands or something. But you certainly did not climb up here. I will not for a second believe that. And I see you made it too. Well, yeah, but I had to do it the legit way, not the fake way that you do it. Flew down to this place and obtained the eternal eyes, did you? What drives that burning seal of yours, I wonder? I mean, anything to get the job done. There's the eternal ice. Now you gotta make those ice bombs, I'm assuming. I do have to respect the effort you put in. I may still have my own doubts weighing on my mind, but I will make the necessary preparations so that you can face my Lord Avolug. Meet me at Ice Peak Arena. Okay. Now, don't try to repeat the wondrous feat you're about to see me perform. A tall leap like this can only be managed by high-toned bodies like mine. Till next we meet, jeez. I like how they don't even show us how he does it. Yeah, like I said before, he doesn't want us to do the same thing because we'll get hurt for sure. And I don't doubt it. So we're just gonna go the legit way. So where's that tundra place or that arena place? It's over there. And we can dash, I'd like to believe. Whee! Going turbo mode. Okay, it's right there, right there, right there. Yeah, right here. Whee! Okay, I almost got hurt, but thankfully didn't. Volo's here too. Why, if it isn't Kevin, it's been a long time since we last saw each other, Volo. What a pleasure finding a familiar face, or any face, in this far corner of the Alabaster Icelands. No kidding. I almost haven't seen anybody other than Irida, Adaman, what's her name? I forgot her name. Sabi, and the Guardians from the Snowpoint Temple. That's it. Oh, and this fella, of course. I came to bring Garrick an order of sword caps, and he was more than willing to have a chat about Avolug. I see. What do you say? Interested in a bit of gossip? Sure. Tell me the chisme. And why wouldn't you be? So, Avolug, yes? The fifth of Hisui's nobles. Yeah? What about him? That he is. And you know what? He's an absolute beast. In what way? Well, yes. According to what I was told, not only does he barrage you with chunks of ice, he also fires off massive icicles, and he can cause sharp ice crystals to erupt from the ground below you. Doesn't that seem a bit too powerful to take on? You're actually right. That sounds scary. And that actually more than makes up for the fact that he's slow. He can just cause earthquakes and cause things to just appear from nowhere. So quelling this mon is going to be a little annoying, actually, it seems. It may not be magma like freaking Arcanine, but pointy icicles, that's evil, actually. And in cold weather, don't even get me started. What's more, apparently the Avolug of old could be up to 100 feet tall. Doesn't that seem a bit too big to take on? I agree. Oh, you'll be alright. You just have to eat some sword caps, then give your training all nothing better. Nothing better for muscle than that. I see. Sword caps? Onward now to the arena. Okay. I do have Rapidash with me, so when it comes to like battling him, we could just take him out quickly. Yes, well, I did want to see that Avolug, but perhaps not at the cost of my life. So I suppose my freezing digits and I will be off. Okay, later, Volo. Okay, so this Avolug is gonna be scary apparently. And Decidueye definitely is not gonna be in this. It's gonna have to be Rapidash. And if that goes down, and of course there's a freaking Alpha here. Should I take it on to get more EXP? I think I will. Nope. Okay, he didn't budge. Come on. Dang it. How come it's not doing anything? Shish kebabs. 70. Okay. This is level 70, so... And he is faster than me? What? How is this thing faster than me? I don't know, man. Level 70 months. I'm gonna try to go into this. Being that my whole team is ice type though, that's something that I don't know how I feel about that. We're gonna go for the mystical fire right here. Wait, I went for mystical fire. I'm silly. Okay, thankfully this doesn't have any freaking... I was supposed to go for the extra sensory. I've been taking on too many ice type mons here that I completely forgot that I was supposed to go for the psychic move here. Giga Impact does nothing. Yeah, this thing has... This is why I'm glad I have a ghost type on my team. Now we're just gonna... I just hit it with a mystical... No, a Shadow Ball. There we go. Freaking... I think I could have revived the what's it called, but I did not. Okay, that's EXP candy, but we don't need that. You know what? I'm kind of leaning towards going back just to heal up. Or should I just revive? You know what? I'm gonna revive. Oh, no, not that. Just revive. Okay, now just give him a hyper potion. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. Man, this is gonna be annoying. Wait. There we go. Just want to hurry the hell up. Okay, but wait a minute. Oh, stupid. I hate when I forget my controllers on this shit. Controls or whatever. Okay. Here we go. So we are to quell Avalug at night, crazily enough, as you wished. In the end, the strength of your feelings won out. Or maybe your real strength comes from the way you walk around both people and Pokemon. Well, I suppose I'd better get to work making some bombs using that eternal ice. I've heard how they are made, and with muscles like mine, it'll only be a moment's work. I don't doubt it. And there you have it, the ice bombs. If you truly wish to quell Avalug, then walk on, the path lies before you. But know that Avalug will hurl chunks of ice at you without relent. You'll need unrivaled dodging ability. Yeah, I'm going. We gotta get this over with, honestly. We're 14 minutes in. Oh, shoot. Don't tell me there's gonna be fog in the way. That would be pretty annoying. And it'll be hard to see where he's coming from. Okay. How big is this guy? Holy shit! That is one gigantic Avalug. Yeah, okay. I gotta know where I can dodge here. Wait. How do I dodge this? Oh, I can't get out of here. I only got this little piece to work with. Kind of insane. So, oh. Okay, yeah. Right there, yeah. Yeah, right there. Uh-huh. Wait a minute. Ah. What is that? Beams? They're just shards. Okay, yeah. Gotta remember how to dodge this shit. Okay, right here. Wait a minute, that's a beam. How do I dodge that? Or do I gotta jump over it? Oh, send in a Pokemon. Oh, come on, get up. Get up. I gotta. Don't tell me it got up. It got up. Fuck. I was like down for a long time. Yeah, I was down for a long time and I couldn't do absolutely anything. That's annoying. Okay. Holy shit. Okay, these are not that bad if I were to get hurt on them, but the ones that are scary are those. I don't want to deal with those shenanigans. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that. As for this one, wait a minute. Yeah, that one's whatever. Okay. There's one more, the ice beam. The ice beam. How do I dodge this? Whoop! Oh, okay, there we go. Okay. What? Oh, I was about to say. Okay, what level is it? 56. Oh, it's actually high level. And my freaking Flare Blitz is not mastered. I'm gonna have to go for the Strong Style Flame. I don't think it's gonna do much, because I know that these things are usually very good on the defensive side. Oh, and it resisted. Well, at least it's burned, but like, it's Earth Power? Yeah, it's got Earth Power, damn it. Yeah, but it resists it. Is this Rock type now? Okay, it's definitely gonna have an Ice move, though. There's only one way to find out. I'm gonna have to send in Staraptor. We're gonna go for the Strong Style Close Combat. See how that does. If it's Rock Ice, we should be able to, like, destroy it. Okay, yeah, it's well, critical hit, so I don't know. Okay, throw bombs. Throw bombs, damn it. Okay, he's up. Okay, that's it. That's all I can do. Okay. I don't know if he'll change phases. But if he does, then rip me. Yeah, just dodge. Yeah, we only have this little piece to work with, which is kind of insane. Oh, right, watch out, yeah. Okay. One right there. Whoop. Oof, that was close. Okay, there's gonna be an Ice Beam somewhere around here. Yep, right there. There we go. But this thing... Okay. Okay. Yeah, tell me I can outspeed it, yeah. Okay, we're gonna go for the close combat again. Because that's literally all we can do. Okay, it is weak to that still, but it's unfortunately too bulky to survive, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna die in one hit, unfortunately. It has Blizzard, so... Let's see. Gonna try to go for the triple errors with the Sideway. And once that goes down, we send in Drifloon, who has the Mystical Fire. We're gonna go for the Powerful Style. Triple arrows, Powerful Style. Okay, goes down. Critical hit, unfortunately. So I don't know if it could have been good. Okay, here we go. Throw the bombs, throw the bombs. Okay, that's it. I don't know if it changes faces right here, but we gotta keep an eye on that. Yeah, okay, right there. I was about to say, how do we dodge that? Yeah, right there. Right there. there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. He's going a little faster, it seems. Oh yeah, right. Oh, it got me somehow. How in the hell? Oop. Okay, there we go. Annoyingly enough, my mons are going down completely at a rapid pace, and I'm having little options. Okay, we're gonna go for the powerful style triple arrows, and then hopefully it misses the blizzard. But if not, then we'll just have to send in the drift bloom. Loses defense stats. It's gonna go for the agile style, so if it misses a blizzard, it gets to go for it again. Mountain Gale? I don't even know what that is. Okay, but his defenses are down, so we gotta send in Drift Bloom. Admittedly, the only thing that's annoying here is that I don't think it's gonna take 4 phases to take this thing out. It's gonna take like 5 or 6 even. Okay, powerful style, mystical fire, defenses are down. Tell me this is enough. Oh, right. This is a rock type. I forget. Yeah, no, this shit's gonna take a lot more phases. Okay. This is gonna take a lot more phases. Okay, let's see if it changes it up. Okay, so from the looks of it, probably not. Or maybe. Oh, they're putting like yeah, they're putting a barrier so I don't just go in right away. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's a little scary. Okay. Right there. Ooh. That's... Okay. Huh? Right there? Whoop. Okay, that's a lot. Okay, that's another one. The beams. Oh, wait. Ooh. Okay, that's a little annoying because there's ice here. Wait, that's a Pokemon. And my mons are down. Did it just... It did not go through. What the oh my god. It did not go down. Oh shoot. Dang it. I did not see that. Okay, stop hurling shit at me. Damn. So the problem here is not only dodging the freaking projectiles, but also the battles take way too long because it's taking a lot of my mons out, and because I don't prepare a mon before what's it called? Gets back up and all that stuff. I keep having to, like, you know, do it right at the moment when he's ready to be, like, you know, engaged in battle. But when I'm switching mons that are dead, it freaking causes me to freaking waste time, and that causes him to get up before I can even do anything. So that's a little annoying. Yeah, let's do it. Continue. Let's not restart. That'll be pretty annoying. Keep previous progress. It wasn't too bad. It is a little annoying, but I mean, it could have been worse. I honestly thought that this would have been like a pitfall or something, but it's not. Yeah, right there. Also, is it me or did he like kind of tone down a little bit? Because he's not doing the little stalactite thingy. That, yeah, he didn't do that. Now he's doing it, but he did it very late this time for some reason. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Mistiming it. Damn it. Okay, come on, man. I'm trying to freaking... That's another thing I hate, when I get, like, just straight up cheesed. Okay. Son of a bitch. Okay. We're gonna go for... We're gonna go for the Flare Blitz. Because it's gonna go down regardless. Yeah, it's gonna go down regardless. Does nothing though. At least we burned it. But it's got Earth Power, so it's not even that big of a deal. Strong style Earth Power, yeah. The crazy thing is that these noble Pokemon actually know what moves to go for. Unlike the wild Pokemon, they usually don't know what moves to go for. Okay, we're gonna go for Staraptor real quick. We're gonna go for the powerful style Close Combat. Okay, that at least takes it out. We gotta throw bombs at it immediately. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I know my Mons went down, so I gotta switch it to something. Yeah, okay. Alright, there's that, there's that. Whoop. Right there. Oh, that one was a little too late. Okay, right there, there's that, there's that. Gotta watch out with that. Where's the beam coming from? It's coming from over there. Yeah, whoop. Yeah, there we go. Now we gotta send them on in. Just go for one powerful close combat before going down. Okay, lives. Blizzard. Unfortunately does land. Going to... You know what? I'm tempted to go for... But I don't want to mess around. Because what if this thing lives? Like, we cannot play around whatsoever here. Triple arrows. Blow up bombs. Okay, we gotta do one more. Okay, but we gotta switch to a mon that's actually fit right now. Oh, yeah. Watch out with the icicles, yeah. I was about to say these shits home on me, that'll be nasty. I'm gonna be honest with you, maybe this is because I play a lot of Contra, but I really wish I could like fight myself instead of playing the passive role of just dodging shit. Cause I'm literally just not doing anything. Like the closest thing we have is throwing the bombs, but that's like, well, that's... Wait, hold on. Ah, shit. Wait. Fuck. I went down. What I was trying to say is that I wish I could just do something while they're attacking me instead of playing the passive role of just dodging. Yeah, I know that. This is actually not that bad. It's just that I'm a little too distracted. This game kind of requires a little bit of focus when dealing with those nobles or frenzied mons. Continue. I was about to restart. God forbid I restart. Keep previous progress, because honestly, otherwise we'd be wasting way too much time. Maybe one day I'll actually cover these like separately or something without taking any damage. Although, annoyingly enough, I have to do 2 more phases again. I guess so I don't kind of like win this in a cheap manner, I guess. Okay. Gotta have the mons ready though. And since they're all back to life, I might as well just go with Rapidash again. Yeah, this one's not that bad. It's the freaking the shooting of the freaking what's it called? Yeah, that one. That's scary. Yeah, this one is the scariest one of them all. Okay, let's see where he's gonna shoot the beam. He's gonna shoot it right there. Whoop. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. I guess we do get to battle it, but only after we dodged its silly attacks for a good while. Let's see if we can burn it with the flame style wield. Does nothing, but we burned it. It does just about the same as Flare Blitz, actually. Earth Power will hurt like crazy. But now that we have it burned, we're gonna... Yeah. We're gonna send in the Staraptor. To do this in one sitting, I'd have to freaking have these mons a little bit over level. Because this is the first time I think I'm under leveled in a while. And I'd have to use a lot of revives, but because I keep freaking dying like straight up, there's like no need. Okay, there he goes. A critical hit again, so once again I'm not able to know anything. Okay. Get the mon ready. Let's see. Yeah, right there it's gonna block a little bit. Block a little bit here. Block a little bit here. And block a little bit here. Okay. Oh, yeah, no. Wait. God damn it, I keep mistiming that. Come on. This stupid... I'm not able to move. That's the thing that pisses me off. I'm so incapacitated. Okay, there we go. Jeez, doing this consistently right from the get-go is kind of insane, though. That one was a nice crit, so that just helps us do this a lot quicker. Jeez, okay, there we go. Okay, that wasn't too bad. This one, again, is not as bad as the Arcanine one, but it's still pretty annoying. Because the freaking, the shooting of the icicle crashes, that thing is actually very difficult to dodge. But other than that, I think it's just a matter of memorizing the pattern as always. And getting used to the controls because I'm still not used to them. Because I keep getting lost a lot of the time, and that causes me to misclick a lot of the time. How long did that take? Only 20 minutes. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Like I said before, this wasn't too bad. It's just that, yeah. When I get lost with my controls, I end up mistiming a lot of shit, honestly. Got the ice plate. The mon has been quelled. Took all night. So it's now morning. Garrick, sir. You needn't look quite so downcast. Why would he? Wasn't he the one that embraced me to face Avila? Was he just thinking I wasn't gonna make it or what? But seeing mighty Avila quelled, and by a slight youngin, someone that fell from the very sky. Is this Kevin dude some kind of monster in disguise? No. I'm just under the protection of Arceus. But they don't even know who that is. He's no monster, come on now. He's the one who risked his life without a second thought in order to quell our frenzied nobles and all that good stuff. Kevin. Garrick cares for the Pro Clan with all his heart and believes in Almighty Sinnoh just as deeply. So he has feared more than any of us that getting involved with the Diamond Clan and your Galaxy team could cause our people to flag in their devotion to Almighty Sinnoh. That just sounds like discrimination to me personally, honestly. So I don't know how I feel about that. But that will change. Thankfully. Irida, I know your fears will change once you see what I've seen. Kevin has so much to teach us. He's shown us how we can overcome all manner of strife, so long as our Pokemon are with us. He's made me want to help Glaceon realize greater strength as well, and to see my whole world grow broader. Effectively. It seems you've already changed, Irida. Which is kind of interesting because, yeah, she was kind of like on the doubtful side as well. Everyone's here now. You quelled every last frenzied noble, effectively. Now the question is, are there going to be a few extras here and there that I'm not aware of? So is that space-time rift going to start closing up now or what? I don't know. From the looks of it, it's still there. There's little way of knowing for sure, though the rift does seem perhaps a little smaller somehow. Oh yeah, it does look smaller, doesn't it? I thought it was just maybe the distance, but it kind of does look less bigger, no? Let's hope so, anyway. Well, with any luck, things will settle down now, I'd like to believe. Although, even if the rift does start spitting out more of that strange lightning, we should still be alright as long as we've got Kevin. Indeed, we should be. It's good to have him at our side. Yeah, that's good to hear. You know something, Irida? We may never agree on who's got it right about Almighty Sinnoh, but you Pro-Clan folk aren't all bad in my book. Look who's finally seen reason. That is actually funny. Anyway, now that we've quelled the last noble, I say we pay grim old Commander Kamado a visit and see if he'll finally crack a smile for us. That would be interesting, because he almost never smiles, huh? I don't even think in the show I've seen Professor Rowan ever smile, so yeah. Anyways, any last words from any of you? Seeing you take on Avila was intense, even from up in the sky where I was watching. Damn. Yeah, okay. What are you going to do now that all the nobles have been quelled, Kevin? Hopefully go home now, I guess? You quelled Avila. We may not yet know for sure if it was right or not to do so, but it was certainly a fine battle. Good to know, good to know. Here, only Adamant said the same shit, but everybody else said something different, so I guess it's still worth it to always double check if they got any last words. Yeah, this was the place. Oh, and now we can go down here? That's hilarious. When the Avalug was right here, we couldn't go down here to hide for cover or anything like that. But now we can? That's just silly. But where is this? It didn't look... I guess the good thing is that we were like just at least guaranteed safety. Like if we get pushed off here for some reason, we would just fall right here. But yeah, okay. Before that, I think we're just going to see what Kamado has to say about it. And I think from there we're going to be able to call it a session. But let me see how to get out of here. Yeah, we're going to go to the camp. No, not pin, stupid. No, stupid. Damn, I hate when that thing happens. Let's just rest the Mons, because I think they're still dead. Yep, they're dead still. Okay, there we go. Unfortunately, we didn't do anything in terms of catching Pokemon, but we at least got to see Avalug. Sure. Nothing. Really nothing. Got a nice little 40 points. That's hilarious. You managed to quell Lord Avalug. Fantastic stuff as always. I'm sure the commander's eagerly awaiting your report. Yeah, to the village. We gotta get going, honestly. Okay. We're just gonna save right here though, because progress has definitely been made. Just give me a sec. We're gonna do it right here in the front door. And there you have it. All 5 noble Pokemon quelled. So we Gucci on that front. Took us like 18 sessions to cover all 5 of the noble Pokemon that were frenzied. But now let's see what this guy's got to say. Each of the Pokemon nobles became frenzied, and now each of them have been quelled. We still have no explanation for why this calamity befell us, but I'm glad to see it put to an end. And to think peace would be restored to Hisui by the hand of our mysterious Riftborn helper. When tomorrow dawns, it will dawn on a world restored to normalcy. At long last, we will be able to return to our normal lives. I'd like to believe, but who knows, maybe there's some other stuff going around. Go nourish yourself at the Wallflower, and allow yourself a good long rest. Don't forget, the Survey Corps work is not over. It does not end until our people can live here in Hisui without fearing the Pokemon around us. Slumbering Lord of the Tundra, complete. Yeah, okay. Hoi. Now the usual, the grub. All in a day's work. Thanks for this nice sizable helping of potato milk, I Benny old chum. Oh, and if there's anything else that you'd recommend, by all means bring it out. So what have you to say about all this? Well, now that Avalug's quelled too, we can survey over all Hisui, naturally. I certainly had my reservations as to whether Avalug needed quelling. He kinda did. He wasn't attacking anybody, but as soon as I came in, that's when he started attacking, and that was crazy. But if it means bringing calm to everyone, then I suppose we did the right thing. Yeah, everyone's settled now. I hate to think what kind of havoc the frenzied nobles could have wreaked if Kevin never came to us. Probably would have destroyed the world, who knows? Pokemon are destructive creatures after all. Still, even with all the nobles quelled, the rift doesn't seem to be closing, huh? Yeah, that is the strange part. I kinda wonder what's left for us before that actually happens. And if that happens, would I be able to go in, or am I gonna be here for life? Although wait, if the rift were to disappear, would that mean Kevin be stuck here? That is the real question, that's what I'm asking. And it would be insane. Cause what would become of everybody that I've known back in my actual world? I'm not sure. Well, our little team is certainly very practiced at investigating things by now. We'll look into the matter and find a solution, I have no doubt. And even if we don't, you'll always have a home here in Jubilite Village, Kevin. Now then, tomorrow's soon upon us, and it'll be another hard day at work for the Survey Corps. Don't forget what we've got our sights on. Nothing less than a completed Pokedex. True, true. With you around, that Pokedex is as good as complete. Hey, how about I just tag along as your assistant? I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that. Assistant? Come now, Ray. Don't sell yourself short. You're a full-fledged member of the Survey Corps, too. Well, sure, I guess I am. In any case, time for a hearty meal and a heavy sleep. You said it. The usual. And then the next day. Could this be the... Ooh, there's an explosion. Who done it? Disaster looming. Disaster looming. Who did it? Who done it? Who be exploding things in this area? Oh shit, the sky's purple. Is this the alien invasion? Has the alien wars come to the Pokemon world? This doesn't look good, Kevin. I can see that. Everything's all purple looking. And the rift has gotten more pronounced. Is it looking at Kamado or what? Don't tell me he thinks this is my fault. Some sort of dreadful energy seems to be pouring from the rift in space-time. Now the entire sky has gone red. No kidding. It's insane. I've word from the commander. You're to report to his office at once. Okay, I will. I hope he doesn't blame me for this shit. Because if he does, then that'll be insane. The way the sky has changed. It is ominous. Very ominous indeed. What's this about, Commander? You did call us here to discuss the quelling of all the nobles, didn't you? That can wait. There's a more pressing concern here that must be addressed. The first strike of that strange lightning, the one that drove Cleaver into a frenzy, it struck the night that Kevin fell from the sky, did it not? It only seems natural to think that the two events might have been linked in some way. Who or what are you really, Kevin? That's a good question. Right now in this area? Like in this place? As far as I'm concerned? Just a Survey Corps member, no? That's what I was assigned here for. Indeed, you've done all I ordered. But that does not answer the question of who you really are. I mean, I'm just a simple fella that just came here without any explanation. Is there really more to it? You came from the rift, as did the lightning. You're connected to these frenzies, are you not? But if that were the case, wouldn't I be frenzied myself? Did you think to gain our trust by quelling the frenzies you yourself brought about? Oh, great. Now I'm gonna be... And I had a feeling that he was gonna bring something up, but damn, now he's just straight up accusing me of shit. And having gained our trust, what then? What is it you're really after here? I'm here for absolutely nothing. I was only dropped here, and Professor Lavington picked me up, unconscious, telling me to wake up, and then I end up here. What more is there for me to explain? Blame that dang rift who decided to bring me from God knows where. Hold on, Commander. There's nothing to suggest Kevin has wronged us. Exactly. And besides, do you really think he's got the sort of fearsome power it takes to make all this happen? Exactly. The only thing I did was quell the Pokemon. Putting my own well-being at risk on top of that. And I've been through a lot. Let me ask you in turn, can you prove beyond a doubt that he is free from guilt? If I'm guilty of something, then I don't know. I feel like I would have probably figured it out myself by now, but I kind of haven't. This person, this stranger appeared out of a rift in space-time. Who here can guarantee he is who he says he is? Who here can guarantee he is to be trusted? But that's... No one can do that. You're asking us to prove a negative. How is anyone supposed to prove the absence of all doubt? Exactly. There's things even today that remain unsolved. This may be one of those cases, who knows? Come on, let's be reasonable. What is Kevin supposed to do then? He will be given the last chance to investigate this latest disaster. But not as a member of the Galaxy team. He remains a suspect unless he can clear his name. There are those in our village who cannot trust a stranger like you who fell from the sky. And who would those be, is my real question. And so I must ask you to leave. You are no longer welcome in the Galaxy team. What? Consider yourself banished from this village until you can explain why these calamities keep befalling our good people. You mean to tell me that I did all of this shit just to get kicked out anyway? What in the fuck? No, until you've restored our world to its rightful state and proven your innocence beyond doubt. And how am I supposed to do that? Is that clear, Silene? What is Silene gonna say about this, actually? She always seemed like a serious character with no actual, like, she has no sense that she would be biased in any front. What would she say? Yes, sir. Oh, okay, she's scared of him too. Okay, never mind. Damn. How can you act so heartless? Don't you believe in Kevin? Do not attempt to intervene on his behalf. I will do what I must as the commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. But I have not forgotten your deeds, nor the usual skill you have displayed. That is why I have chosen to let you walk out of here free, rather than clap you in chains. Holy shit. No, and with what he did earlier in this adventure, I wouldn't doubt it, honestly. Remember that this guy used his sumo attacks to freaking, like, lunge me out of his way. What wouldn't he do? You're to be expelled from the village? That's what he says. It's kind of insane, actually. I went through all of this, and the fucker actually found a way to say that this was still all my fault, and that I just simply orchestrated all this. When I was just living my chill life elsewhere, turns out that here, I'm like the villain or something. It's just insane. Seriously? Effectively. Orders are orders. Yeah, no. It wouldn't surprise me. She does seem like somebody who would just, you know, not worry about the sentimentality. Let's go. This way. Who is she talking to? Oh, is she talking to me? Oh, yeah, she's gonna let me out. But any last words? No. Any last words? Nobody has anything to say. I guess it's all come down to this. You're not even gonna say anything, Silene? I know you're more on the practical side and you just do what you gotta do. I understand that, but like, there's gotta be something we can do. We gotta be able to persuade Commander Kamado that he's just being a little too crazy. And maybe his serious demeanor has something to do with it. I'm not really sure, but like, damn. I guess we should have expected. Cállate, hombre. Fuckers don't even know what's going on here. And neither do I. We can take it from here, ma'am. Damn. Understood. So where the hell am I gonna be from now on? However, the decision was mine to accept this stranger as a member of the Survey Corps. Yeah. It is only right that I should personally escort him from the village into the Fieldlands camp. I see. Well, you at least recognize something. I'll come too. As will I, naturally. Okay, so these guys might be my aid from here onwards if I actually do get kicked out of here. I'll allow it. Okay, so she at least has a tiny heart. She could have been that evil bint and actually make me go out by myself. Which is nothing new. Because I always travel out by myself in places. Then I'll mark you all down as bound for the Fieldlands camp. Safe travels. Damn. That's insane work. But the question is, where do we go then to find out what the deal is with this alien invasion thing? I can't believe the boss would do this. Honestly, given how he acted at the beginning of this whole thing, it wouldn't surprise me. Like, it doesn't surprise me that he would be like this, honestly. But like, I just kind of was hoping that it wouldn't come to be, but it was. So you quelled all those noble frenzies under his own orders, and now, yeah, I know it's kind of insane. Quite right. Moreover, even if you did happen to fall from the sky, that hardly gives you the power to turn it red. And with what power is the real question aside from Pokemon? I can't order Rapidash to go all the way up there to turn the sky red with his fire. It just don't make sense. This is utterly intolerable, and, I might add, absurdly unscientific. As a man of science, I must fight such illogical thinking tooth and nail. You must not. Why not? You will only cause Kevin more pain if you are driven out as well for defending him. Damn. So you're telling him that he should keep it on the low, but still back me up when I need it, so that he can still be part of the Galaxy team as well, and not get, like, exiled as well. I like your way of thinking, Silene, even though you yourself are still following the orders of this crazy commander guy. However, there are others who might offer help. I'm guessing the Diamond and Pro Clan? You've been an aid to both the Diamond Clan and the Pro Clan. I see, yeah, that is true. Of course! Perhaps Adamant or Irita might take you in. Though I'm afraid they've both already returned to their respective settlements. I bet you could at least start by finding Leon at the Grand Tree Arena. Not sure where might be, if you want the Diamond Clan. I know where the Diamond Settlement is. Don't die alone out there. That's an order. See? So Captain Silene still cares about me in a way, but she just doesn't want to show it because, again, Cyrus nature. I will ensure you have all you need to complete the survey the commander has tasked you with, if I might offer my advice. In this life, you will meet with both admiration and abuse from others. How others choose to view you is a choice only they can make. You cannot make it for them. That is a reality that I do have to accept, honestly. But like, damn. That doesn't mean that the freaking the bitterness isn't felt whatsoever, because it certainly does. All that truly matters is that you hold firm to your own values. That I can do. That I can do. You know what they say, if you don't owe it, you don't fear it. And in this case, I owe nothing. What of the dream I first shared with you on Prelude Beach to complete the Pokedex? But that's the insane part. They exiled me, yet they still want me to complete the Pokedex? These people are insane. Unless Silene's secretly doing this and actually not really listening to the commander full on. She just followed with what he told her to do by getting me out, basically. But he didn't order her to not complete the Pokedex, so I guess that's what's going on here. That dream simply won't come true without you. Yeah, I know. But damn. Seek out Leon. Seek out Leon is what I gotta do, but unfortunately we're already about to hit the hour mark. This is looking interesting because holy damn, I was not expecting that. I did expect something like this to happen, but I didn't think it would come at my own expense. But it is what it is. Either way, we're going to have to hold this for the next session. But for those who watched this session of Legends Arceus, thank you for watching. Hope to catch you fellas for the next session whenever I get to it. But for now, just take it easy and have yourselves a good one.